discussion and the next is discussion and consideration of senior citizen funding agreement for the FY 21.
I'll make the motion for discussion.
I second. Okay.
So with this, I requested we put this on the meeting today. Something that we kind of talked about in the workshop, and we talked about after we had discussed moving the senior center, is that based off the contract or the funding agreement that we had provided previously, it was worded in the way that they only receive the $1,000 monthly donation if they were open. Now, when COVID happened, the governor had an executive order that shut the senior center down. That wasn't something that was the fault of the senior center. It wasn't something they wanted to. And by the way our contract was created, our funding agreement was created, it created a financial incentive for them to, have risky behavior of opening, either against or early, things of that nature. So we were creating kind of an unsafe environment. And with the money that we're talking about spending or looking at funding, it's something that was agreed upon by the previous board in that budget that was passed. It's something that's already been budgeted, and essentially, I'm making the motion to retroactively fund the senior center for the money that they lost out on during COVID.
I second that. Roll call.
Roll call.
Do we know what the amount is?
$1,200, wouldn't it?
How many?
The motion would be to
Not
fund,
$1,200.
my understanding the motion would be to fund them at the full 12,000.
Retroactively
$12,000.
to fund them at the previous agreed upon amount.
12,000.
It was $1,000 a month.
Yeah,
It's however much they-
From the last
Yes.
budget.
12,000.
Right, $12,000, $1,000 monthly contribution.
Yeah.
So the motion is to retroactively fund them for any money that they didn't receive due to not being open due to the COVID pandemic.
I believe that would be
So
7,000.
when did you shut down?
March 20.
You didn't open none at all year?
We closed March 20. We opened back up on partial soft opening Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. That's what we're on now, probably until the 1st of next month. But we never missed a time being here and serving meals to the community. We were here every week and sometimes every day, serving the meals. First, the frozen meals, and then hot and frozen. And now we're doing hot and canned goods. So we haven't missed a beat in serving the population of the community.
I know we voted on that. It was $1,000 a month if they're open. The verbiage is in there, if they were open. That's what
Correct.
they would get paid.
Right.
But then COVID happened and that was out of their control.
Well, that's an act of God. We can't help that.
That's right. That's why I'm making the motion that we correct that and give them that money. I mean, we're talking about really $6,000, $7,000 out of the whole budget.
I believe we're talking about 7,000.
$7,000. Okay, $7,000 out of the whole budget. Like, this is really not a big contribution that we're giving to them. And I guarantee you, there's no way this board could have provided the meals for people to pick up logistically at that cost. That's a
Those
steal.
meals were furnished by the state.
But they still are here to pass those out. They're still making contributions. They're still coming up here, doing what they can to help the older population. It's more than the board did.
So we got a motion and a second to retroactively fund the senior center the monies they missed while forced to close their indoor portion due to COVID-19, which comes out to an amount of $7,000.
Do we have any further discussion?
I got one question. I don't have an up-to-date list, but on this, the total liability in this net assets is $90,789. Is that correct?
That is not correct.
So what is it?
I don't know what it is. You said, you asked me before the meeting if I had the paperwork, and I told you that we had submitted the paperwork last year. I do not have a copy of it with me.
Mayor, I call for the question.
Alderman Mindy Flushour,
Yes.
Alderman Gibson,
Yes.
Alderman Gillum,
I can't vote yes, no.
Alderman McLean,
Yes.
Alderman Patrick,
Yes.
Vice Mayor Moore,
Yes.
Mayor Stilwell.
Yes.
Motion passes.